Pentium dogs, and today we're gonna be doing some puppy training. We got Lex with us. She's 3.5 months old. She's a pit, lab, and husky mix, and she full of energy. Like when I tell you full of energy, like full of energy. So I'm gonna teach y'all like some of the first things that you should work on when you get a puppy. I haven't had her for too long, and we've been doing like some basic work, but we gotta start building up endurance and duration on the things that she does know. So I have a little training leash, a little short leash, so that she can't get too far from me, because you know puppies get easily distracted. So these are the treats that we're gonna be using today. As you can see, she's already sitting down. That's one of the things we worked on, is to sit. So I just got these from the pet supply store. They just regular basic treats. They not like no high value treats or nothing, but I like to use treats instead of food, you know, because they get their food regularly every day. So I like to use something a little bit more better so that they like to work, because I'm not that type of person. Like I'm not gonna use the dog's food to train them and like take their food away, unless they just like are super bad and they need like training. But she's just a baby, so we're just gonna use some treats. And one of the things with puppies is you don't want to say no commands at all until you see that they understand what it is that you're doing. So she kind of already knows to sit, so all it is hand movements. When you're working with a puppy, straight hand movements. Just hold the treat above their nose, and if you see they're reaching for it, just hold it higher. Pull it away. They try to get the treat out your hand and make them sit. And they don't get to sit. They don't get the treat and the reward until they sit. Good girl, good girl, good baby. So I'm gonna turn this way so y'all get a better angle. We got the treat, and we just gonna hold it above her nose, and we're gonna make her wait for the treat. Good girl. And then she gets the treat. Do not reward your dog if they're not doing what it is that you want them to do, because all you're gonna do is reinforce bad habits and basically treat them and reward them for something that you don't wanna do. Like, I know people love their dogs, I know you love puppies, but you have to show them what it is you want them to do. She jump up, no reward. You have to sit there and wait. Good girl, good girl. And puppies, like when you first get a puppy, don't wait too long to give them a reward. Like you want to reward them, like you gotta learn them and read them. You know, you don't want to reward them too late, because then they not gonna want to work no more. So just make them follow your hands. That's one of the best things you can do. And then, so another thing with training a puppy is you want to make yourself fun to them. You know, you want to make yourself a reward too. Like being with you should be fun to the puppy. So one thing that we gonna do is we just gonna move around fast. We're gonna move our hands. Like you see how she's sticking with my hand. And all we gonna do is just move around, and we gonna make it fun for the puppy. Oh, good baby, good baby, good baby. You see how easily distracted she got when I dropped the leash? That's why I say it's good to hold the leash with the puppy. Good girl, good girl. Oh, good baby. And you just gonna give her the food out your hand. Good baby, good baby. Good. Ah, good baby. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, good, good. And then you can move along from there. Like I said, we already did some of the basic minor work. That's why she knows where the trees are. And like I said, you want to do everything with hand movements. No word commands yet. We probably won't even move to words with her until like another week or two, just so that she knows everything like completely. But further down, let me me move to this position. For the down, all you do is when they have the treat, when you have the treat in your hand, just come down, guide them down to the ground. That's all it is. Put them in a sit and guide them down to the ground. And you can kind of make them work for the treat while they're down in the ground so that they can, know that that's the position I want you in. And then it's just repetition after that. Straight repetition after that. Hold the treat. And with a puppy, have treats in your hand ready to go so that you won't lose track of them. Because like I said, they're easily distracted. So keep them focused on you, Don't let their minds wander, Keep them focused on you. Always have a treat in hand. Good baby. Come on. And after that, that's when they get the treat. So, also with a puppy, you don't want to overwork them. If you see that they are not listening to you no more, that's probably their time limit for the day. So after that, just show them some love. You want to end your training with your puppies on a good note. You don't want to leave it on a bad note because, we're just building a relationship at the end of the day. We building endurance. So that's what we're doing right now. She got some just free treats so that she know that I love her, that it's not just all authority, because that's basically what it is when you just straight drilling into a dog. You letting them know that you have authority over them and that it's work time. But work time can be fun too, That's what all dogs like to do. They love to eat and love to have fun. So we take those two things and we mash them together, and that's how you train your dog. So. And then she's a good puppy too. She gonna be amazing when she gets done working and she gets her full obedience down. But you can get on a level too, that builds a good relationship too with your puppies when you get down on a level and you let them know that, it's not just all authoritative figure, you're not just this giant person. You can get down on a level too and you can have fun with them. Oh, and she's doing good, So now there's no treats in my hand and she's already following my hand movements. She goes down with no treat. She sits with no treat. And then that's how you build your puppy up, man. I'm telling you. And it's best to train your puppy while they're a puppy, because if you wait too long, then you're gonna be, it's like puppies just like kids, if you don't teach a kid how to behave and then you just send them to school, what you think your kid gonna do? They not gonna behave right because you never taught them how to behave or sit down in their classroom. So if you just let your puppy grow up and get older with no training, no obedience, no anything, she's at the training limit for right now. But once you let your puppy get older with no training, no obedience, no anything, then you basically just raising a bad child and you letting them do whatever it is they want to do. And then once you do get to a point to where it's like, man, I want my dog to start doing stuff, you're gonna be telling your dog to sit and they gonna look at you like what even is that? Because they don't know sit. They haven't been taught sit consistently. So work on them and train your puppies when they are this age. This is the best age to start. And she's like 3.5 months. She's gonna be a big one. She got all white eyes. Just a beautiful dog. I love her. And this is Lex. This is Lexi Poo. Lexi Poo. Oh, and then after you get done training, just show them some love, because they still babies at the end of the day. They still babies at the end of the day. Oh yes, you a baby, aren't you? Aren't you? Aren't you? Oh yes, you just a baby. And that's what you want to start doing as soon as you get your puppy. And we're gonna make a part 2 on puppy training, because there's so many other things that you need to teach your puppy But those are like the most three basic things that you can do to start working with your puppy. Like, comment, subscribe, comment for more videos that you would like to see dealing with puppies, for more information with puppies, and I'll make a video on them. But have a good one. Stay blessed.